I'm not trying to be shocking. I like Hitler. I do not. The Holocaust is not what happened. Let's look at the facts of that. And Hitler has a lot of redeeming qualities.
So tell us.
It's over. It's over. It's so over. It's never been more over. All right, listen, everyone. It's over. It's never been more over than it is right now. I have something to show you, okay? So earlier today, I was asleep when it happened, but it did happen nonetheless. Kanye and his boyfriend decided to go on to Alex Jones to talk about all of the wacky things that have been happening. And I think it's finally over now. We don't have to, the likelihood of us having to talk about this again is incredibly low unless something even more egregious happens. But I am going to tell you that it's never been more over than it is at this moment in time. So Kanye and crew decided to go on to Alex Jones, and he claimed many things, and many of them were very bad. It was the same sort of like little interview where they try to, where Alex Jones try to hype them up a little bit, softball interview, but even the softest of softball interviews, Kanye can't handle. And this one is another one of those. And I would like to show you a little bit of what happened here, because it's wild. It truly is wild.
Be able to break
Kanye West claims 300 Zionists have taken over the oh no,
your spirit.
And by the way, we can do 3 hours on this subject,
yeah.
and you do 5 hours on it. And let's just get it all going now, because I want to get into everything about your plans to try to bring jobs to America, unifying people, running for president, all those other issues. So I'm not steering us away from that. I'm just saying, let's just run with it as far as you guys want to go. And then I want to get into all the other topics that surround things.
Holy crap, he's trying to treat them like you treat like a toddler or a dog, you know what I mean? You know how your dog's acting hyperactive, so you have to take them on like a hour-long walk to be able to burn off all of that energy? He's like, all right guys, we got to do like 30 minutes of anti-Jew talk at the beginning, and once you burn it all out of your system, then I want to ask you guys about, you know, actual things that you would do as a president.
Yeah, give us, because I want you to go wherever you want. So just let's just have you talk for 10, 15 minutes more before me and we got a lot to hear from Fuentes, and he needs to be heard, but we want to hear from Ye. Go ahead.
Well, I said with Ali Alexander and Nick Fuentes that we're like the SWAT team of free thought, and I go in with this battle ram at the door, and then they come in with these laser beams and have.
Is that a GIMP suit? Yeah. Why do so many people keep sexualizing everything? Kanye West has showed up in a BDSM sex suit. He has showed up in a GIMP suit, here to perform a singular GIMP for the audience. You hate to see it. Oh, also, before I get too far into this, a little shout out to Chuds of TikTok for uploading this.
Have that information, and we work together as a team. A lot of times in media, they want to single out one person and burn them to the core. That is a Zionist approach, and they're asking me to use that same approach. Well, hey, don't say
it's a fucking Zionist approach, guys. When people do things that I don't like, it's a Jew approach. The Jews have done this to all of us. I don't know. It's pretty wild, man.
All people, just say specifically the businessmen, and then I go on Lex Fridman and I say who it's specifically, and that's still not enough. They're still taking it too far. Everyone knows and agrees now that it's like a reverse version of American History X, the scene when they put the guy's head against the curve and kick the back of it. And now people are like, wait a second, the so-called crime doesn't deserve the punishment. What did I thought?
Well, that's right. You're not Hitler. You're not a you don't deserve to be called that and demonized.
I don't know. We'll see how this goes.
Well, I see good things about Hitler also.
No!
I love everyone, and Jewish people are not going to tell me you can love, us. And you can love what we're doing to you with the contracts, and you can love what we're pushing with the pornography. But this guy that invented highways, invented the very microphone that I use as a musician, you can't say out loud that this person ever did anything good, and I'm done with that.
Yo, this is crazy. You're not Hitler. You're not a Nazi. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's why. Okay, just so you know, at this moment in time, unironically, Alex Jones is the most sane person in the room. All right. What we're watching right now is Alex Jones being the most sane person in the room. And if that's happening, then you know you've done something horribly, horribly wrong. You've gone so, everything has gone so poorly for this to be the case. I can't imagine this, bro. How can you do this? It's the most layup question ever. You're not Hitler. And then be like, so real. True, I'm not Hitler. And Hitler did not invent the microphone. And Hitler did not invent highways. I'm sorry, roads and highways and microphones existed before and after Adolf Hitler. This is just not true. How did he get these talking points? Is he going to do this where he's like, Hitler invented the highway and the microphone and black people didn't invent anything until like the British came? Is that what he's going to do now? Except for the black Jews, because those are the good ones. Okay. It's a very dark timeline. It is a very dark timeline how Kanye West is just sitting here in his gimp suit, his news suit, making somehow rehabilitating Alex Jones. That's remarkable to me.
I'm done with the classifications. Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler. How about that one?
Especially what, he's the cream of the crop? Are you telling me he did more good than bad? He's like, if you weigh the positives with the negatives, he's like not that bad. Hey, I mean, he kind of pulled the Germany out of a recession. And if you weigh that with the millions of people he killed, honestly, he doesn't come out that bad. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, just remember, I would just like you to just juxtapose this interview with the interview that Alex Jones had with Channel 5, and just remember how crazy Alex Jones actually is. But still, even this being the same exact Alex Jones, he still comes out as being less crazy than Kanye and Nick here. Wild shit. Yeah, you think this is the first time Alex Jones has experienced what it's like to interview him? And it's like Alex Jones like looking through a mirror. He's looking through like a darkened mirror, and he's like, "Oh my, this is what I look like." It's the cracked mirror dimension. He's in the upside down.
Ari Emanuel, how you like that one? Hey Ron, you gonna do anything to fix Chicago?
Well, I am worried about the thousands of black folks down in month of Chicago, but let me expand on that because that's a nuanced issue. Yeah. You know, my grandfather.
It's a nuanced issue.
Grew up in Dallas.
He's just gonna walk past
a wealthy family.
Also, Hitler was born Christian.
Well, I've studied some of the history on it, but it's very.
It's just Alex is literally doing his best to like trying to okay, buddy. All right, he's trying to wrangle him. He's trying to keep him sat down. My boy Kanye keeps getting up with the pro 20 questions. Listen, if he was on like a game show where he had to answer all the questions about Hitler, he would know, all right? Kanye does not lose 10 clicks to Hitler, okay? He does not. He's sprinting from the Hitler was actually not that bad point.
Very interesting. My grandfather,
no pushback,
grew up, and actually some of his family spoke some German. There's a lot of Germans in Texas. But did you know that he
trying to relate
grew up
to liking Hitler with,
next door to the inventor
German?
Of air conditioning and the inventor of one of the major inventors of refrigeration? And so my issue was, growing up, my grandfather told me the stories about some of the inside baseball and the things that went on. But later, I'm going to get into that. I'm going to tell you some stuff about Hitler that you might not know directly that happened to my people I knew.
I'd love to hear everything, because guess what? We don't get to hear. It's hidden. Even like our truth, the fact that African Americans were in America before the Pilgrims, that truth is hidden. That we are actually Native Americans, or some of us are Native, or the fact.
What is this picture? How did you get this? Why are you throwing this up? This is Bill Gates reading Mein Kampf. What is this? What's happening? How does this help anything that's going on? I don't get it. Is this a shit post? I do think that all Alex Jones videos are just one big shit post. That's what I think personally. Matt Gates, no. Mr. Gates, don't do it. Mr. Gates, don't say the K word. No. I'm not sure if you know this, but every Windows computer, deep in its files, comes with the complete text of Mein Kampf. It's in there. All you have to do is look for it. All you have to do is go into your computer and then delete system 32. That's what holds back the that's the lock that keeps in the full text of Mein Kampf. And once you do that, it'll the text of Mein Kampf will automatically open in your dashboard. It's pretty crazy.
That what Kyrie got in trouble is pointing out that we're Jewish slave boats. Like, and then
Any
look
Jew
at
boats
Australia.
Yeah.
They've done some of the genetic typing of the
What the hell's
Aborigines there,
happening?
and they're basically Africans.
there you go. You know, so all of these truths.
What?
And then the current.
What is happening? Alex, don't you help him? Alex, don't you support
meme is very real.
Don't you support this man and his insane ramblings? What are they talking about? I don't know. What do you mean? What are they talking about? They're obviously talking about the hidden truths of the world, about how the blacks were there. I mean, there's been some people from across the world everywhere, okay? There are black people in the Americas. There were black people in freaking Japan, okay? This is not necessarily surprising. I don't think Alex knows what to do. I think he is a little stun-locked, I will say, because here's the problem, is that now that I'm thinking about it, I think the big problem here is the fact that he can't afford to not talk to, he can't afford to not be as racist. But he can't afford to not be as anti-Semitic as Tim Pool was. He can't push back against him because he doesn't want Kanye to walk out of his podcast the same way that he walked out of Tim's. And so to be able to keep his interview that he has lined up, he has to be like, oh yeah, I heard that they did this and that. So true. Wow, I feel you right there. Please don't walk out. I mean, he got a full 1 hour interview. It's true. So maybe it worked out for him. He was able to get the clout that Tim couldn't.
Truths about banking, about the government. My favorite thing that I got to say with Tim Pool was Rahm Emanuel was right there next to Obama. Jared Kushner was right there next to Trump. What are those two people, those two Zionists, I gave it away, have in common? Nick, can you pick that up and expound on that?
Absolutely, yeah. You know,
What the what is happening? You think this is literally all that they talk about? You think this is literally it? This is the only thing that they talk about? Back and forth over and over. Do you think he even has any semblance of any politics whatsoever besides I hate Jews? And like, how do you know if these people are Zionists? What do you mean by Zionists? Do you mean Zionists as in they're Jewish, or Zionists as in they actually support like the IDF and the expansion of Israel into like Palestine or anything? Like, what do you mean by that? If I'm going to be honest with you, I think what they mean by Zionists is that they have Jewish people in their family. It seems like that's what they always ever mean.
no, and it's interesting because you've been going on these interviews with Lex Friedman and with Tim Pool and Piers Morgan, and they always say, well, don't talk about a group, talk about the individuals. And I would point out, one, it's hypocritical because in the same interview, Tim Pool said, well, wouldn't Ye be so great for the black vote? You can say the black vote, but you talk about Jewish businessmen, and somehow that's a problem. You can't talk about groups when it's one but not the other.
So true.
They treat Gentiles differently than they treat other Jews. There's all kinds of examples of this. They say that if you accidentally...
Holy shit. Alex, he looks uncomfortable, right? Am I the only person here who's like, this guy genuinely looks kind of uncomfortable at this moment in time? Alex does not look like he regrets this interview. He does look like he's regretting the interview, but he's like, holy shit. Holy shit, he's such a little freak. So yeah, Fuentes at the moment is trying to explain the idea that Jewish people treat non-Jews worse, even though he's never read the Torah. He doesn't know what's in it. Why'd I invite these people? He's gonna be like, is this worth the clout? That's the big thing. Is it really worth the clout? Is it really?
It's okay to be pedophiles as long as it's not another Jewish person.
That's something that came from Adam.
Okay, wait, my bad. I forgot about that. Sorry.
What do they say about pedophilia?
They say that that's, in some cases, licit.
Well,
you thought that I was exaggerating when I said it was over, right? You were like, oh, this shark guy, he's just saying it's over for the clicks, for the bait. I ain't baiting. I can't bait on stream, okay? No, they're actually doing Jewish PDF file ring on stream. No disregard. They have the lines down packed. They're bouncing back and forth over Alex Jones's head. And you're right, it is not done yet. There is still more.
well, I mean, here's
So you're telling me in their holy book, it says it's okay to be pedophiles as long as it's not another person.
That's not true.
That's only it came from Adam. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Well, let me just get...
I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. Like, okay, buddy.
Let me just get this out front. I believe in free speech, and that's why I want you to be here and be able to say whatever you want. I'm quite the historian from a lot of multifaceted views. So at a certain point, I'm going to give my nuanced views of this, because there are power structures, and there are mafias, and there are cliques, and there are groups, and there is certainly leftist Jews that call everybody Nazis they don't agree with. If you don't want open borders, or you don't want your guns taken, or you don't want to take a shot. The ADL had a meeting 2 weeks ago and said, Alex Jones is an agent of evil. He should be taken off the air. He's the devil because he doesn't want you to take 4 shots. And I'm like, what are you doing calling me anti-Semitic? I'm not against groups. I don't get into group politics.
Adam, sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Alex.
Yes, sir.
This guy, he's so fucked up. He needs his medicine so bad.
I've got the perfect answer for the ADL. They are gonna have to listen up. What we did is we brought Netanyahu with us.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm in the twilight zone right now.
He's like, even Alex Jones is like, what the fuck is happening?
Netanyahu, what do you have to say? What do you have to say to Alex Jones right now, Nick Fuentes and Ye?
Fuentes.
It was bad. It was bad for Trump to meet with Nick and Ye. Okay. I had no idea your voice is going to sound like that, Netanyahu.
Oh no, dude. What's happening? What's going on, bro? What's happening right now? This world is in an insane place, right? Listen, if I keep laughing, then hopefully the pain won't set in. If I just, it's okay, chat. Just keep laughing, okay? Just keep laughing. Smile and wave, and everything's gonna be all right. We'll make it through. We will survive. I promise we'll survive. I promise you. We'll be able to make it. Oh no, this is crazy. And so just so you know, if you didn't get the meme, because it took me a little while for me to understand the meme that was going on. Apparently his joke is that he brought a net, a butterfly net, or like a bug net, and then he bought a glass of Yahoo. So he's like, hey, I brought the Prime Minister of Israel net in Yahoo. Hilarious. Probably one of the best bits I've ever seen. He should be a stand-up comic.
So you don't like Benjamin Netanyahu?
I just heard about this guy 2 weeks ago since like the tweet, and I thought he had a funny name. I heard he's like really into he's like a super killer. I could die for saying this. So in case this the last time you ever hear from me.
Well, look.
What the f? Wait, he thinks Israel's gonna kill him? Wait, is that what he thinks? Does he think that Israel's gonna exact its revenge? And Netanyahu's going to blow up Kanye? Like on his way home, his plane's just gonna take a dive or something? We're gonna find out that sometime over the weekend, he's gonna take a long walk off a short bridge?
Come back into the break and play a George Soros compilation of him on NPR. It's only a few minutes.
Don't forget about me.
Him on NPR. And him on 60 Minutes saying the best time of his life was rounding up and killing Jews. Ye never killed any Jews. So I want to know, how do I get the ADL to love me? Do I round up Jews in Nazi Germany? Do I get love then? Schwarzenegger said he loved Hitler. They gave him an award. I'm just saying, I don't like Nazis, and I don't like what some of the
this
mafias
massive
are doing
whataboutism. I used to listen to this guy's music so much. Holy crap. It's so bad. Yeah, he had to sneak that last one in there. Listen, he wants to make sure that there's no ifs, ands, or buts about what's going on, okay? None. You need to understand that he does indeed love a Yes. Oh, I didn't hear this part.
And I know you're trying to be shocking with that.
I'm not trying to be shocking. I like Hitler. I do not. The Holocaust is not what happened. Let's look at the facts of that. And Hitler has a lot of redeeming qualities.
So tell us,
It's over. It's over. It's so over. It's never been more over. It has never been more. Just straight Holocaust denial. All right. And here's the thing is, I thought that 2 months ago, okay, I never did a story on it because I wasn't sure how true it was. Like 2 months ago, there was a story that came out that said that Kanye West reportedly wanted to call his album. Remember his album that was called, it was Donda, right? Or was it the one that was called Yay? It was the album Yay, if I remember correctly. He couldn't figure out a name for it. No, he was trying to call it Hitler, apparently. Kanye West reportedly wanted to name album after Hitler. So yeah, he just wanted to call the album Hitler as like an homage to Hitler, but they wouldn't allow him to do it, and so instead he just called it Yay. And so I was like, oh, I mean, that's interesting, but I'm not sure how true it actually is. Executives said Ye spoke about having Hitler's book, Mein Kampf, and he admired the Nazi leader's use of propaganda, and that West was interested in Hitler as well as was well known amongst his inner circle. He said it was incredible the way he was able to accumulate so much power, and he did great thing, and the Nazi Party achieved great things for the German people. I don't know. Listen, this is the logical conclusion of Candace Owens's Adolf Hitler was bad because he had ambitions outside the borders of Germany, right? Like this is the logical conclusion of where you say shit like this. It is genuinely remarkable, but not super surprising, since he was and still is friends with Candace Owens, but I'm not sure. That may be over now. That may be over now because even Parler doesn't want anything to do with Kanye anymore because the deal is now mutually terminated, as they like to say.
This meme is very
so
real.
They mutually agreed to terminate the deal. So now Kanye isn't going to be buying Parler at all, and it seems like Candace Owens' husband is going to be left with this dead app for as long as this lasts, where they have nobody to buy it and nobody's really going to be using it anymore. It's quite bad that even the people who are with him like for this long don't want anything to do with him anymore. It's pretty bad what's going on, and it's only been getting worse. I think that's about all that we can glean from this. That's all the important bits that we need from this. I would like to show you something incredibly interesting, okay? So on this, all right, I have something to show you, which is incredibly interesting. So after this interview happened, Kanye West decided to make his way to
This meme is very real.
Twitter to be able to show people, you know, what he thinks and what's going to be going on for the future of his campaign and what he's been doing in his
This meme
spare
is very
time.
real.
And he decided to drop this tweet. Yay 24, love everyone, hashtag love speech. And yes, that is what you think it is. It is a Nazi swastika inside of a Star of David, which is probably one of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life. This is horrible. It is over. When I say it's over, it is really over. He just straight up tweeted this out, just gone full Hitler. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, just straight full Hitler. Now, I was like, is this really the future of what's going to happen on this platform specifically? Is this what's going to be left up? And apparently, it's not. It's not anymore, because this tweet violated, as we've been talking, this tweet violated Twitter rules. And it wasn't even just like Twitter staff that was the one that did this. It seems like it was Musk himself who stepped in because of this, because here's some leaked text messages and Kanye tweeted this out. Is that true? Yeah, he did. Is it deleted now? It seemed like it's deleted now. So this is a text message between Elon Musk and Kanye himself. Sorry, but you have gone too far. This is not love. And then he sent him a screenshot of the Star of David Hitler. Oh, my bad. He actually sent him the tweet itself. And then Kanye just responds, "Who made you the judge? No, bridge burned, friendship over. Friendship with Elon Musk over. Friendship with Fuentes Pog. Friendship with Fuentes is on." Oh my goodness. He's burning his bridge with everybody. Even Elon Musk couldn't keep up. That's remarkable to me. Oh, he didn't make it. Oh, he just wants to use it. What is this in? Is this in like, did he just post this to like Google Docs or something? Or is this in like a video, or is this like an image editor? I'm not sure. No, this is an image editor. So is he going to make campaign merch out of this? Wait a second. Did he put this in like a video? Wait. Did he put this into like an image editor because he wants to make, he wants to make campaign merch out of this? Cause look, it's in like Photoshop. It's in Premiere. Wait a second. He's trying to make merch out of this. My bad. No, it's Photoshop. I think. Yeah. I think this is Photoshop. Holy shit, this is crazy. All right, chat. Are you guys gonna buy the Kanye West hat? You guys gonna buy the hat? What do you guys think? Ooh, what if it's Yeezy and it has like no combo with the Sigma hat? Do not do that to my Sigma hat. Do not do this to my Sigma hat. Oh no! Wait.
Shark. Hog.
Wait, it really is over. Wait, it really is over. He retweeted this? The clues were there. He retweeted this. Kanye West retweeted this. The clues were there all along. The song Black Skinheads. Holy shit. He's been crazy for a long time. Wait, when did this song drop? Does anybody know? When did this song drop? 2018? No, 2013. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's actually like, yeah, I've been fucking racist for forever. For as long as you can remember. I've been anti-Semitic for as long as you can remember. He's just been hiding it since 2013. He played us like a damn fiddle. Well, I don't listen to music, so don't say us. He played you guys like a damn fiddle. Bill Burr called this a couple years ago. I don't keep up with the music world, so yeah, I mean, damn, that's crazy, man. Also, what the hell is this? Anyways, so he's been spending his time on Twitter recently, over the last hour, tweeting out, ramping up with the insane shit that he's been tweeting out. Kanye promotes 24 symbol with the Jew Nazis swastika. And I'm not, and here's the thing. I'm not even sure if this would have been TOS if for like normie Twitter. If I'm going to be honest with you, it seemed like everything else that like Elon's been leaving on has been stuff that would have been deleted. But this tweet in particular, I'm not sure if this would have been deleted. I'm not sure if you could post this and then you would have just instantly been removed. It seems like, actually, unironically, Elon is on with like admin controls on his account, just like refreshing Kanye's page to see if he should delete something else. It seemed like that's what's going on these days, which is remarkable, I must say. Let's break one last window before we get out of here. I caught this guy with Kim. Good night. What the fuck? But apparently it's not good night, because he wants to make sure that you understand that the bridge with Elon has been burned and it's gone. Let's always remember my final tweet, yay 24, and it's like a a tweet to make fun of Elon. Holy shit. Paul, you really let a dude named Paul f your ex-wife? You hate to see it. Got cucked by a guy named Paul? You really do hate to see it. It's sad. It's over. It really is over. This is not his last tweet. I think Kanye is addicted to Twitter the same way that Jordan Peterson is, where this will not be his last tweet, but it seems like it is actually over. His the bromance between him and Elon. And it's so sad because they had so much in common. They both had too many children. They're both deadbeat dads, you know? They're both way too rich. Oh yeah, and on top of that, he tweeted out this, which is the use of porn destroyed my family, but Jesus will heal everything. We get it. You're divorced. You're the most divorced man ever. Please go away. It is true. He is very divorced. Is this what happens when you become a divorced boy? Is this what happens? Your life just kind of completely falls apart. Also, did your porn usage destroy your family or like what? Also, it's funny. Someone's like, why y'all let him cook? Stop! You guys should have kicked him out of the kitchen a long ass time ago. Long ass time ago. Now look what happened. Why you let him cook? He's too far gone. It's over. It really is over. The most wild thing is that through all of this, it seems like he's come out in support of Balenciaga. I stand by Balenciaga and denounce all witch hunts. And I cancel culture. Jesus is king. 5 entire spaces. Ending trafficking doesn't start or end with fashion campaign. For Christ's sake. Very, very cool, Kanye West. Very cool. Log out to it. It seems like he's lost everybody. He's lost the it seems like he's lost the far right. It seems like he's lost the left. It seems like he's lost everyone. Well, he never had the left, but he lost the far right. He lost the normie right. He's lost everyone. Everyone. It's gone. He said Dinkle jumped in on it. Yeah, I did see Dinkle jumped in on. Dinkle's like Kanye based. Most people are outraged over Kanye West statements today. Defend U.S. intelligence program Operation Paperclip, in which more than 1,600 Nazi Party members and leaders were brought from Germany to work in the U.S. as top scientists and engineers. Hypocrisy much? The same people canceling Ye for saying that he loves everyone defended sending $80 billion to Nazis in Ukraine last week. So true. So true, Dinkle. So true, Dinkle. Saying that Hitler is especially deserving of praise is definitely like supporting an ally when it comes to a foreign war trying to blow up their country. So true. It's exactly the same. Here's the thing. Don't dismiss him. Understand what he does wrong and counter him. That's the biggest thing here. For as long as he still has a platform to speak, as unfortunate as it is, he does need to be countered, because if he's allowed to just continue on, he's going to provide a lot of rot. He's going to rot a lot of communities. And one of the saddest things, honestly, is the fact that he's going to be rotting a lot of the black community. A lot of the black community at this moment in time have pretty bad views about Jewish people, and it seems now that there are going to be more. It seems right now they're going to be a much higher outlet for anti-Jewish discrimination that's going to be circling around a lot of the black community. I've been seeing it recently. Kanye even retweeted something about like some people in the black community. It had like 19,000 upvotes saying that Kanye said nothing wrong. He said he loves everybody. He loves everybody, especially Hitler. That's the biggest thing. It's not like he's saying like he loved everybody, even Hitler. He said he loved everybody, especially Hitler, which is much different. But apparently also, it seemed like the reason why Kanye isn't tweeting at the moment is because he's now locked out of his account for 12 hours. He's locked out of his shit for 12 hours. Okay, so here's his apparent text message with Elon Musk. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done as it is in heaven. Is he trying to exercise Kanye? Is that why he's giving him the Lord's Prayer? So he can hopefully exercise him? I'm Jesus' name. Hallowed be thy name. I'm Jesus' name. I have no clue what this even means. You have violated the Twitter rules. We've temporarily limited your account. So it seems like he's vibing off on Truth Social. Wait, let me grab this. 31 minutes ago. Oh, this is his only post. He only has one post on Truth Social, it seems. Standing in truth with 2 January 6ers as we speak. Jesus is king. Okay. So yeah, it's not, now he's just tweeting on Truth Social at the moment. This is his only tweet, it seems. But yeah. Seemed like he's locked out of his Twitter again, which honestly is probably for his best. It's funny because when Kanye came back to Twitter and he dropped his shalom tweet, Elon Musk liked it, but it seems like now Kanye is too far gone and he can no longer shalom the way in which he wants to. He made graduation. So true. He did. Now take your pill. Lay down. Take your pills. It's okay. So he did make graduation. You're right. He did. He doesn't need to be permabanned. You're right. See, this is what happens when you do like what Elon Musk does. There is no standard anymore. It's just like whatever is now whatever Elon thinks that he just doesn't want to keep on the platform. And he'll just do it by like case by case basis for whatever, however he's feeling at the moment. Where I do think that Kanye needed to be off. That tweet needed to be removed. Kanye shouldn't have been allowed back on Twitter in the first place. He shouldn't have been allowed to drop his shalom tweet. He shouldn't have been allowed to drop like a bunch of other shit that he could have. He's crazy. The guy's insane. He did not deserve to be back on this platform at all. And this is what happens with Elon Musk. This is why this platform really doesn't. This is why I don't think this platform is going to go as far as a lot of people think that it is. They just can't do content moderation anymore. The content moderation is just non-existent. It's whatever crosses like Elon Musk's mind that he can spend like a day on, but he can't do that forever. Twitter's still losing over $4 million a day, but you know, whatever, I guess. Incredibly interesting. Thank you, Kanye West. Very cool. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. If you're enjoying the content, hit the subscribe button. If you don't, it'll make Boo very sad. I know a bunch of you who are watching are not subscribed. Join the frenzy. You won't regret it. Thank you, Boo.